So my involvement with Prince Mikasa was that he was my patron at court in Kyoto and presented me as someone whose father could not justify his presence at court. We had just gone to see him, and people presumed that he was my father, but the some people here in Bloomington expected him to become my father, and he had a way out of that. Whenever he was put on the spot, he used my father most often. I don't know if he had other people that he used in that manner, but I don't think he did. He had children in his home that were not his, and he made many arrangements with many people that felt that they had. He would appear to them in various forms and ask them to relinquish their claim on structure in order to do something else, in order to accept some other structure, or to do things unstructured. And they would oftentimes be doubled down and become very insistent. And in some of these cases, these children were relocated under his name. And he would consider that all that he owed them, and so he would not present them in court. He never presented any of what they called his own children in court. Some of them may have been presented by other patrons, including their alleged mother. So him presenting me was unusual. I don't know how many other people that he did present, but I was the only one to get out of there that was not declared an imposter. And so I didn't presume on him for housing. I didn't presume on him for a lot of things. He was involved with me in a certain way that he would check out on people who had laid claim to me. He wouldn't address me about these claims for structure. He would try to do something, and someone would, no, I've got the structure rights on this. I need her for this over here. So he would call them and say, this over here is happening now. Are you showing up? And nobody would ever show up for anything that he would design. He would call them and say what was necessary to say, and then when they didn't show up, he would cut the structure off. And so it took a lot, because I was in the middle of a wheel with many spokes going out, and people were speaking up for those spokes and saying that they wanted to do those things, and then he would go to them one by one and cut them off.